Okay, so now let's program this basic alarm system into Thonny Python. So first let's hashtag out our name again. So for me, Mr. Fudge, we'll hashtag out the program. Program will be a basic alarm system, we can say. So once that's done, we can then start importing the devices we have pinned into our breadboard. So of course, remember we got a button, a buzzer, and LED lights. So that would be capital B for the button from GPIO 0, of course. Make sure it's all capital B again for the buzzer. So from GPIO 0, import buzzer. And then we are from GPIO 0, we're going to import the LED lights. So make sure that's all capitals LED. Of course, after that, we'll make sure to import sleep. All right, so we're going to utilize sleep a little more in this script than we did in previous scripts. We're also going to utilize the print a little more, like we learned in Replit. And we'll do prints, and we'll do some spacing with the print too, probably. So, okay, button. That's in GPIO 13. Our buzzer is into GPIO, what is GPIO 4? Yeah, GPIO 4. So type that in, and our LED lights. So it don't have to be, once again, don't have to be my LED 1 or my LED 2. It can be your initials in LED. It can be just your initials, but it's best to type in the best way you can remember it. Same thing with a buzzer. The buzzer, I can type in alarm if I wanted to, right? But you know, it's just what works for you. So my first LED light, the red one, is in GPIO 17. Second one is in, what one is that in? That one's in GPIO, what did that do? Okay, yeah, GPIO 27. So we will now get our buzzer in the program here. So we're going to use beep. So instead of just being on for consistently until we turn it off, the beep will actually make it beep on and off very quickly. Acts somewhat like an actual like alarm. The LED lights, we're going to use blink instead of on. So instead of them saying solidly on, they'll just blink. So kind of flash off and on, somewhat to mimic an alarm system. And then we'll put a sleep. We'll put that one actually up top. So yeah, sleep. We'll put 3 on that. I'd say 3 would be pretty appropriate. And that's from when we hit run, of course. So now we'll do the button. So it's important. Keep this one in mind. Button dot wait underscore for underscore press. As you can see, written out there. Once we press this button, we are going to turn everything off. So this button will turn off our buzzer from beeping, and of course there are 2 LED lights from blinking. So we can give that a test run once we get that typed out, and then we can probably make some adjustments if we want. Maybe we can add some print, and we'll see here now. So let's just hit run. Oh yeah, of course we got to save it. So let's save it to this basic alarm system, or whatever is appropriate, but that's what I'll save it to. Alright, let's see run here now. Yeah, so let's get some print going here. So we'll print in, once the button is hit, we'll print alarm off, because when everything turns all of a sudden off, it doesn't really look, we don't know why. For someone watching, they won't know why. So we can print alarm off in all caps. And then if we're doing that there, we'll probably just we'll hit enter here, or we'll go up capital letters, print alarm on. So do the same thing there. Now we'll type that out. Of course, same thing in Replit. In our brackets with quotations, all capitals. We'll test it with run. So it looks good, but let's just get a space in between alarm on and alarm off. As you can see in the shell there, it's kind of bundled. So just create a space like we did in Replit. It's just print open bracket, close bracket. So let's try it. Alarm's on. Press the button. Alarm's off. And it was space. Yeah, that looks better. So yeah. Okay guys, so we're going to see what this looks like in real person. We just did a few test runs, made a few adjustments in our Thonny Python. Everything looks good now, so let's just hear and see what it looks like. Of course, we got it up and running here. I'm going to go ahead and click on run. I'll press stop. And that's it. So it runs, as you can see in the script, as we went through earlier. And yeah, that concludes the basic alarm system.